of the 49ers. What a massive win for San Francisco over L.A. And everyone, I guess if you're a Rams fan, you're going to be talking about Sean McVay's decision to go for it on fourth down at the end of the game instead of kicking that field goal to keep overtime going. What did you think of that decision?
So I actually liked the idea of going for it there because it was only 1 yard. I just hated the play call. And I'll say this, why I like the decision for going for it is because in overtime now, you tie that game up. Mac Jones was shredding you. You had 342. McCaffrey was catching the ball out of the backfield all day. Bourne had over 100. You know, you got to get into field goal range. And in today's day and age with these kickers, it's not that far. So I get the idea of going for it there. What I couldn't stand is you live and die by Matthew Stafford. You live and die by Matthew Stafford. Stafford threw for 389. He was literally on fire. He had a 4th and 3 earlier that was incredible. There's a million things you can do. You are one of the most creative play callers in the game. Speaking of Sean McVay, you have an absolute arm at quarterback and one of the smartest guys in the league. We turn around, and I get it if you were the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm not saying Kyron Williams isn't a good back, but you turn around and hand off an ISO lead and you get stuffed. It's like, man, to me, you live and die. You get the leading receiver in Puka. Devontae Adams is a tremendous talent. You have Matthew Stafford. Like, you do something creative there, and it's a tough loss for the Rams.
You pointed it out. Mac Jones was awesome in this football game. It's like a new Mac Jones. First of all, he's 3-0.
Yeah.
Mac Jones is 3-0 this season. So, listen, they signed Purdy to a massive deal. Like, there can't really be a quarterback controversy. Can there? Can there be a quarterback controversy?
This is the really strange dichotomy of the NFL, and every person who's been in that league has lived it, where if money wasn't a thing, again, which it is, there definitely would be a quarterback controversy right now because Mac Jones is 3-0. He just played incredible. You saw him out here tonight. He was battered. He was beaten down. He kept coming out and performing. I mean, the man had 0 turnovers and 342 yards. And not with the big stars. Yep. You're out without Kittle, you're without Pearsall, you're without Jennings. Obviously, Ayuk's been out the whole year. So you took the backups and absolutely ripped it all across the field. Very accurate throws, executed to a very, very high level. So you asked about quarterback controversy. If there was no money involved, there absolutely would be because Purdy has not played up to standard this year in his starts. Now, you can blame his toe injury things. You know me, I love Brock Purdy, Jay. You know I love Brock.
Oh, yeah.
But you said it. When you're paying a guy $50+ million and the front office has all this money invested in him, there's no way you can sit here yet and be like, hey, let's roll with Mac Jones because that's going to make so many people in the building look bad. So that's the politics of this whole thing. But I'll finish on this little rant, Jay, by saying, remember, Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant, and Mac Jones, I believe, was 15th overall. He's a first-round pick. So he clearly has, Mac Jones, the ability to be the guy. He was in a very bad situation in New England. It was an absolute fire sale while he was there. So I do think Mac Jones is making himself a lot of money, whether it's in San Francisco or somewhere else next year. This film is going to be talked about by a lot of the NFL front offices.
Okay, let's hear from Mac Jones. He's standing by with Kaylee Hartung. The Rams missed 2 kicks. They fumble on the 1 in the 4th quarter. Just like some sloppy play that you don't expect from a Sean McVay coach team. How do they clean it up?
And it's really simple things to clean up. And the fumbles, you know, with a heavy hand, those things are kind of unfortunate. But the kicking game for me, Jay, is really something that at this point, they've had issues all year. Get this figured out.
Yeah.
This is earlier in the season against the Titans. Okay, this is the first kick against the Eagles in a game you should have won. That throw was unbelievable. This is to win the game against the Eagles on the road. Like, it's right through the A-gap, and the kick is on a very low trajectory. And again, what happens here, it's blocked, it's missed, it's an awful kick. And then we keep going, and you sit here, and again, the extra point right through the A-gap, blocked. Jay, it was a tie game. The tie game never, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. Overtime. This is how we start overtime.
This is a tough one in OT, yeah.
And Jay, once again, you got to get into the 20 and some funky rules, and I get there are guys that are missing by a yard. We missed this by 7 yards.
That was not even close.
You got a 20 by 53 wide box, 53.5 yard box to get the ball in the landing zone, and we missed by 7 yards. Like, it's tough because the Rams are a great football team, an unbelievable football team. They have a lot of talent, and I honestly believe that they are a Super Bowl contender, especially in the NFC right now. But the problem is they're not so good that they can't kick the football. Like, they're going to be in close games. And right now, when you sit back, if you're a Rams fan, you go, man, we lost to Philadelphia on the road, Super Bowl winners, because of our kicking game.
Yep.
Tonight, the extra point would have won us the game. The field goal earlier would have won us the game. And potentially, if we could have kicked the ball in the landing zone, we maybe don't give a field goal in overtime, which would have won us the game. Like, it just, it grinds my gears personally, because I know the struggle it is. The struggle it is to win a football game in this league, and to have the kicker, the kicking team, come out and blow it, not once but twice, is tough. It disgusts me, to be honest.
We got to watch Josh Carty on see how, if he's still with the Rams after this week.